Alright, hello everyone. So another little bit of a change in schedule. I was going to do a gaming video today. However, it's almost 11 o'clock at night and I really don't feel like doing like a 30-minute game. So we're going to do a quickie reading. Haven't done one of these for a bit. Anime Mid-Atlantic. I don't think I looked it up in the playlist. So I don't think I did it. It didn't pop up. Anime Mid-Atlantic was an anime convention that Chris attended on the 29th of May 2004. This is over 20 years old. on the and the 17th of June 2005. It took place at a Holiday Inn, now Doubletree, in Richmond. 2004. Anime Mid-Atlantic took place on May 28th to the 30th 2004. Chris recounts this event in the Sonic News Dash number 5. On May 29th 2004, I, Christian Chandler, attended my first anime convention. I had a good time watching some anime, even though you could have done it at home. Sampling some Ramune, I don't know how you pronounce that, Ramune, there you go, Japanese soda. To be fair, I've tried Ramune before, it's actually quite nice. And other things. My main highlight through the meeting, was meeting the lovely and sweet-spoken actress, Monica Rael, pictured next to me on the left. Monica is well known for being the voice behind many anime characters, some which include Hayate, Excel Saga, Sakai, Steel Angel. I don't know my anime character names, so I can't pronounce half of them. Mickey Martin's successor. That is like animes I've never even heard of before. She also sings opera very nicely, and she is very nice. Fun, sweet person to hang around with. She sure made my day a sweet one. I bet you she was absolutely fucking terrified of you. 2005. Chris anticipated this event in Sonic News Dash number 9 and number 10. It took place on June 17th to 19th 2005. And he put, since he has put himself into Sonic world, he will cosplay as himself, speak about self-respect, Also, he will be watching some good anime, getting some souvenirs, participating in some of the events, and having a good time. He will also have some printed copies of the Sonic Premiere Issue 0 on hand, but if you want a collectible copy, you'll have to find him and ask him for one. Now, did he book a table? I bet you he didn't. At the convention, as noted for now, there will be quite a selection of special guests attending, such as ADV voice actors Greg Ayers and Doug Smith, and author Robert V. Aldrich. CWC hopes that Monica Rael will be there again this year. No, they're never like there every single year. They rotate. See News Dash 5 for his previous encounter with this lovely actress. 8. Also up for fun are the art shows, contests, guest panels, workshops, video games room, vendors to sell cool anime items, some imported from Japan, and much more. Trust me, if this convention was still ongoing to this day, it'll be all AI shit, 100%. That's what's taken over like all the conventions over here. It's all AI shit. Witness account. May 2010, the blog Topless Robot had a contest for the most shameful nerd moment. One commenter named something 828, who ran a Sonic panel at what was presumably Anime Mid-Atlantic 2005, described the experience. I actually met Chris Chan at an anime convention before ED found out about him and started trolling him en masse. A friend and I were hosting a Sonic the Hedgehog panel and trying to prove that not all Sonic fans are batshit insane as they are made out to be. Trust me, all Sonic fans are batshit insane. It's like, you gotta trust me on that, like, seriously. That's why I don't tend to get into that sickening fandom. The notable goal was shot to hell when the one and only Christian wrestling Chandler arrived in his clowned shirt, Sonic medallion wearing glory, and started handing out free copies of his first issue. He asked us a completely unintelligible question, thinking mistakenly that we actually had some influence on the series as a whole. And afterwards he babbled at us personally while we smiled and nodded, trying to look interested. We obviously knew that he was mentally ill, but had no idea he was speaking to a future internet legend. Yep, you're speaking to a future motherfucker right there. Now I still persist in my goal to prove that some Sonic fans are decent. Not really, no. Intelligent people, not really, no. But Lord, Chris Clan comes close to ruining all that even for me. And actually tell you something, yeah, he basically killed off Sonic. Like, Sonic's dead due to him. Aftermath. Chris did not go to another convention in a long time. In 2010, Chris planned for a time to visit the I can't even pronounce that convention in Baltimore. What a place of a fucking convention, Jesus. In a large part so he could meet Jackie there. But he managed to thwart himself by spending the money that he'd set aside for the exhibition. In an email to Jackie, he claims that he overdrew his bank account shortly before the trip, because of course he did. This incurred the wrath of his parents, who refused to allow him to leave the house. Well done, Chris, you fucking idiot. Chris also hoped to attend the 2011 MagFest gaming convention in Washington DC. Oh, that's good. He can go with DSP if he did. To be fair, like back then, I don't think DSP was in what Washington. I think he was in, was it Chicago or something? He was at. I'm not quite sure. But he once again failed to save up for a room after his parents learned of his backup plan to spend the weekend sleeping in a hotel lobby and or his car like a fucking bum. They put the kibosh on the plan of a planned outing in spite of Chris's stubbornness. In another email to Jackie, Chris claimed that they threatened to lock him out of the house if he tried to make the trip regardless. Also, in an email he sent to a gal pal played by Love You Long Time, he claimed Barbara threatened suicide over the matter. Well, shit, like back in the day she was known to do that. She wasn't exactly a stable woman. At long last, in August 2015, Chris went to OmegaCon, where he competed in the cosplay contest as Vinyl Scratch, a character from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I think I remember seeing that. I'm not quite sure. You got your sources, you got your links and stuff, and this was last updated on the 21st of November 2024. Let's have a look at some pictures before we bugger off. Let's just go to here. Let me just like bring some interesting things up right here. Do that, and there, just do one of them, and let's have a look. Jesus fucking, what the fucking hell, my luck. Jesus fucking, this is what Sonic fans look like, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, and that's Chris standing next to his car, next to the Holiday Inn. Yep, maybe his thumbs up. Yep. This is his hotel. Look how bloody messy it is already, Jesus. Look at the wires. He brought his GameCube with me. Look at the fucking wires. Like, when I go to a hotel to stay the night somewhere, I do not bring my bloody consoles with me. I don't even bring my Switch with me anymore. I hardly play the Switch anymore, to be fair. The only things I bring to a hotel room is my phone, possibly a tablet, and the charging cables for it. Like, not all this fucking crap where you bought. You even bought a fucking action figure. Like, seriously. I love the old CRT TV. Like, they still had these back in 2010 or 2005, I think. Alright, another. The Pepsi. You gotta remember, he loves the Pepsi. Bit of a worn, old, tatty carpet there. Bloody hell. Look at these duvet covers. Damn, these vintage. This hotel is old. Even old for them standards, like back in them days. Back in the days of 2005. His little Lego pixel block things, which, yeah, they look alright, I suppose. Look at that chunky ass remote, Jesus. Chris Gann standing next to his room right there. He got room 500. Yep. He took a picture of his sink for some reason. Is that Bulma having a bath? Chris is fucking weird. To be fair, like these like taps, I quite like the glass tap heads on these. Are actually quite neat. I always did like them sort of tap head sort of things. Okay, cosplayer robot. Don't really know what that says. It says something I really don't know, and I really don't care. And yep, this is him next to the that voice actress. She's got a face that says help, please help me. And that was it. That was it for this video. Obviously, again, this is a once that the blue quickie reading. I just found it whilst like looking, doom scrolling the interwebs. Tomorrow will be the gaming video. Sunday will be the weekly recap. I'm going to be out most of the day on Sunday though, so I'll talk about it when I come home. It has been a bloody hot and baking one today. It's going to be the same thing on Sunday. It's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow, I hope. We're getting ready to go out on Sunday tomorrow, so yeah. That's been it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.